Korea's ICT exports reached a record high in the first half of the year, making up more than half of the country's total exports. Bo-kyoung has more.
South Korea's information and communications technology exports reached a record high in the first half of this year. According to a report released by the Ministry of Science and ICT on Tuesday, outbound shipments totaled $253.86 billion between January and June, up 120.5% from the same period last year. With ICT exports hitting a fresh high, it accounted for over 50% of the country's total exports, marking the first time the sector has contributed more than half of overall exports. Strong exports of semiconductors and solid-state drives, or SSDs, were backed by growing investment in artificial intelligence, together accounting for 83.7% of total ICT exports. Semiconductor exports surged 162.5% on-year to a record $192.43 billion, driven by strong demand for AI chips and high memory prices. Exports of computers and communications equipment jumped 233.8% to $22.16 billion, largely due to a surge in SSD exports. Meanwhile, mobile phone exports rose 38% to $8.4 billion, while display exports went up by 3.8% to over $9 billion. Exports expanded across all major markets. Exports to China, including Hong Kong, rose 141% to $101.16 billion, accounting for the largest share, while exports to the United States surged 215.6% to $45.44 billion. ICT imports totaled over $93 billion in the first half, up over 31% from a year earlier. But the ICT trade surplus still reached $160.65 billion, already surpassing the previous annual record of $113.22 billion set in 2018, despite covering only the first 6 months of the year. Bo-kyoung, 아리랑뉴스.